Motormouth Jenkins here, welcoming you to our brand new YouTube channel. Hope that you'll come back and see every segment each and every week, and I will share preventative maintenance tips and regularly scheduled maintenance tips for your car. So whether you know a little bit about your car or absolutely nothing, this is the channel just for you, where I share over 35 years of experience as a qualified and licensed service technician with truck and coach, light truck and passenger vehicles. Come back and visit us and tell your friends, and we'll see you each and every week right here in the Car Connection Workshop on YouTube. Hey, Car Connection fans, we're here with Vanna White for a follow-up after getting all the wiring fixed and getting her back up and running and fresh spark plugs. So we're just doing a quick scan to see that all the monitors are set, which is what you need to do. And it can take up to, they say about 100 kilometers of driving before all the monitors will set in the computer system. We do have a money light on. That's another term for the service engine light. So we're going to find out what's going on there. So thought we'd bring it back into another little segment, which is the final follow-up for Vanna White, our 2010 Dodge Caravan. Liam's Limo for short form. So stay with us. Thanks for passing by. We're on the outside of the Car Connection Workshop this afternoon for a couple of jobs, so stay with us. We'll have them posted up on our YouTube channel, Niall Motormouth Jenkins. And today's YouTube video brought to you by certified financial planning professionals Tony Miele and Larry Tetro with IG Wealth Management. Over 50 years experience as fiduciaries, and they're my friends and my financial planners for over 20 years. Be sure to check them out at carconnectionbusinessnetwork.com. Click on their link below their logo and get to meet them. So whether you have money or you don't have money, or you're working hard for your money, but instead of your money working hard for you, you need a mortgage, you need an estate plan, you need a financial plan because your plan's not working. You know it sucks. Yeah. You got investments with the bank, you're not making any money. Check in with my friends Tony Miele and Larry Tetro, certified financial planning professionals with IG Wealth Management. And let them know I sent you. There is a 1-hour discovery meeting for you for doing that for free, no obligation, no sales, no anything other than a conversation to figure out what you need. Well, let's jump right into this. I'm just pulling up, I'm just letting the scan tool get a bite into what we're working on here. So we're going to go in and we're going to look at codes. So I'm in the main menu, so I'm going to hit codes, and we have a P0456, so remember that. Okay, that's your job today, Car Connection friends. We have a P0456. That means, what is it saying? We might have a very small leak. Evap system leak. Okay, all right, we can deal with that. That could be, this is a potential issue. What we're going to do is, okay, P0456, I know it's an evap system leak. It could be a vacuum line, it could be an emission line to the charcoal canister, or it could even be an issue with the fuel cap. And we have one. We scored that while we were in the harvesting yard, the U-Pullet yard. Actually, Skippy found it. I cleaned it all up, and it looks like it'll be all right. So what we're going to do is, and that would be an evap system leak, because see how that system works is when you shut your vehicle off, your vehicle goes into a diagnostic mode in the evap system. What is the evap system? I'll make it short for you. Evap system is when the vehicle's shut down, ignition is off, engine is off, the whole vehicle is in a sleep position. The evap system runs a self-test through what's called, here we go, you ready for it? An LDP pump. I'm not going to bore you with the LDP. We're not going into that. It's a pump that runs a cycle, and it pulls down a vacuum in the emission system. And that includes everything from the gas tank all the way to the front of the engine. When the pump kicks in, the LDP pump kicks in and it runs a cycle, it will shut itself off. It will trigger a switch, which is right above the gas tank on this particular 2010 Dodge Caravan. Most vehicles, the LDP pump is located in the rear of the vehicle, somewhere on the frame, and the switch is on the top of the tank, and it's tapped into the tank. So the pump runs, pulls a vacuum, triggers the switch, telling the computer we do not have any fuel vapors escaping into the atmosphere. Heaven forbid. Yeah. So, what it's saying is, what it's telling us is the LDP pump ran a cycle, was not able to create a vacuum in the evaporative system. All you need to know about evaporative system is fuel vapors escaping to the atmosphere. That's it. Keep it simple. So what it's saying is, I've run a self-test, I've tried to pull a vacuum, and I couldn't. So I'm letting you know. So that's why we have that code. So what we're going to do today is two things here. We're going to erase that code now we know it, and I'll remember it. I'm good with numbers. What's my phone number? I don't know. My man number was 0433 when I worked for Mack Trucks of Canada. Why do I remember that? I have no idea. That was a long time ago in Bethlehem, 1988 to be precise. So P0456, system leak detected in the evaporative system. So again, a recap just means the pump tried to pull a vacuum, couldn't, told the computer saying, I can't pull a vacuum. Oh, we have an evaporative system vapor leak. Fuel vapors are leaking to the atmosphere. Tell them. Then the money light's on, the service engine light. So we're going to clear this code. So I'm going to go to erase, press and hold, and then I'm going to say yes. Do it. Do it now. Done. All right, now we're going to go into a read, and I'm going to go back to the menu. I'm going to scroll down. I want to go to mill status. So it should tell me mill is off. So yes, we're outside next to the roadway here, and it is an extension of the 401 West, apparently. Yeah. Some haven't thought that there just might be kids, kid traffic and stuff. It's an extension of the 401 West. All right, so I'm just kidding. The mill light is off. MEL, that stands for Malfunction Indicator Lamp. I actually have a book in my library that's all the acronyms in the automotive world. It's like this thick. It's crazy. Okay, so what I want now is I want to go in and I want to look to see how many monitors have been set and how many haven't. So we're going to do a start monitors. So I'm on number 4. I'm selecting monitors. I'm going to go and start. Vavoom. Stay with us now. There'll be a quiz at the end. You could win something nice, like a 1975 AMC Pacer, purple, just for fun. All right, so we're going to tell it to read, and now I should be able to scroll. Fuel system is good. So isn't that interesting? It's telling us the fuel system is good, but it also told us that there is an evap system leak. So fuel vapors are being leaked to the atmosphere somewhere, but now it's telling us that the fuel system is ready. So I always find that interesting. Okay, so that monitor is set. Catalyst is not hot and ready because we're not going to run it that long to do that. We'll scroll through. Evap system is not ready, so it's now running another self-test. So the monitor, that monitor is going to have to be reset, which means we are going to need to let it do a drive cycle, and Skippy's going to do that. I don't need to do it. And oxygen sensor's not ready. O2 sensor's not ready. So here's what we're going to do. What do you do in a case like this? Well, instead of me driving around and going through every drive-through in the town of Fort Erie, we'll let Skippy drive it, and then when she's coming back over to the Car Connection workshop to film, the moment she arrives at the shop, I will come out with my scan tool, because the vehicle will have already been driven for a while, and that should tell us how many monitors are set, because a number of the monitors are not set right now. So we're not going to drive it around for an hour or half an hour to do another read. So what we really wanted to find out is, why was the money light on, the service engine light, and then what was the number? P0456. So then we will be looking for that in further depth if it comes back. So none of the monitors are saying they're ready yet. So we will do one more follow-up and a follow-up scan. As I said, as Skippy's driving from her home over to the shop to shoot videos or whatever, play a round of canasta or whatever, something seriously boring, darts, and we'll do another read. But at this point, the mill light's off. We know what the code is. Then we'll come back and take another look at it. If the light comes on and we have the same code, then we know we need to chase down an evap system leak for sure, and then we will. And I think I'll probably start with the fuel cap. We have one, so we can put another one on, take the original one off, and then we'll clear the codes again. And another, I know it sounds like a lot, but this is what you have to go through to diagnose. If you just get out the parts cannon, that gets expensive in a hurry. We're not going to get out the parts cannon. We're diagnosing. And this is what it takes. So if you're watching this video and saying, get to the point, well, this is the point. This is how you diagnose. Anything outside what I've just talked about and what I'm showing you is getting the parts cannon out. And my neighbor told me I should change this because that's exactly what happened to his car. It never is, and it costs you money. Those things cost you money. We're diagnosing. That's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm showing you. This is what it takes to diagnose and fix. Remember the 4 things, right? You're learning 4 things and 5 things in every one of our videos at the Car Connection Workshop. This is a case where the concern, that's number 1. Concern is service light was on, the money light. Number 2, what is the cause? Well, we're being told the potential cause, the suspect is we have an evap system leak somewhere. And that covers not one component, but several. So, number 3, we need to get, if the light comes back, then we got to move to number 3, which is the culprit. What's causing it? So the cause. So there's concern, the cause, the correction, and if we find that it is the fuel cap, then we're going to go through the 4 C's again. Concern, the light came back. 2, the service light is giving us the same fault code, 0456. 3, we moved to putting a fuel cap on there, being one of the most common things. Not to say, personally, I would like to have had a nickel from every fuel cap that's ever, an oxygen sensor that's ever been replaced that never fixed the problem. I'd be talking to you on a beach where the sand is all white, drinking a fruit drink with a little umbrella in, because I will have made millions from that 5 cents. So we're doing it right. Concern, cause, move to correction, we'll change the fuel cap, and then we'll do a drive test and a drive cycle to confirm the repair. Confirm that what we did fixed it. So that's the route we're going to go. And remember, what it is, where it is, what it does, how it breaks, and how you prevent that from happening so you're not spending money needlessly on your car and you're saving money in repairs. In the Car Connection Workshop, we do not get the parts cannon out and just start throwing parts on anybody's car. We diagnose, we find the culprit, we fix it, we road test it, we confirm the repair. So at this point, we got all the information we need. Thanks for stopping by and visiting us. Don't forget to like, share, and follow, and your comments in the comment box on each and every video. That helps us to reach, when you do that, that helps us to reach a much bigger audience and help many more people that end up getting somebody who thinks they know what they're doing, spending all kinds of unnecessary money throwing parts on your vehicle instead of doing one step at a time, diagnose and repair. Like and follow us on Facebook at Niall Motormouth Jenkins. And don't forget to check us out on Stevensville on the web. You'll see videos there you've never seen before, video clips. And there's also clips on our Facebook page as well. And stay tuned. You're going to find out that we're doing podcasts very, very shortly here. I just have to record some now. We're ready to post. So stick around. Come back anytime and visit us. Keep it on 100. Put the coffee on. We're going to come to your house for lunch. Well, thank you for stopping by the Car Connection Workshop right here on YouTube. Don't forget to come back and join us for another segment. So like, share, tag, and follow, and ding that bell so that you don't miss a single edition of Car Connection. So till next time, keep it under 100 and put the coffee on because we're coming to your house.